Whenever there's a big gap between where you are now and where you want to be, I think being Hannah Montana can help you close the gap. And what I want you to understand is that it's really, in my experience, it's been intimidating to like name a really big goal for myself and be honest about what I actually want. Because when we do that and we're honest about what we actually want, it crystallizes the fact that we are so far away from it. The thing is, I want you to understand that there's many different facets of you, many different sides of you, many different embodiments of you. So this big goal, baby, that's a version of you. That's Hannah Montana you. Right now, we're Miley Stewart. Okay, but the thing about Miley is that Hannah and her also coexisted. Correct. So every single time you actually take your goal seriously, you take your big dream seriously, and you work on them, and you do the best you can with what you have, it's not that you're Miley pretending to be Hannah, okay? Stay with me on this. It's not that you're pretending to be something you're not. The imposter syndrome that comes up, the self-doubt that comes up when we're working on our creative projects. You're not being something you're not. You're strengthening and you're practicing and you're harnessing and you're embodying this part of you. Hannah lives in you, okay? And when we name our goals and we take our dreams seriously and we spend time and energy working on them, well, we're practicing being Hannah. It's like we're in dress rehearsals or whatever, you know what I mean? And the thing is, Miley and Hannah do merge, right? The more time you spend building up your creative confidence, it merges and it trickles into the quality of life you live on an everyday basis. You know, I spent my early 20s being a barista, experimenting with a bunch of different creative ways of making money, being so hungry to be some kind of entrepreneur, writing a lot of poetry, starting an astrology business, stopping it, starting a magazine, stopping it, building up stuff on social media. At this point, I had dropped out of school like 3 times, moved back home for like the 5th time. I was a 26-year-old barista living in my hometown, and I was feeling like a loser. And I had to stop, zoom out, and tell myself a different version of the story. And that was 2 years ago. I'm 28 now, and in the past 2 years, I've built a life for myself where I quit my barista job, and now I'm full-time in my creative work. And that was only possible because I understood, no, there's 2 different things happening. A part of me that is Miley Cyrus at her coffee shop job, and then there's a part of me that is Hannah and is reaching for something more. And it's not that Hannah's so far away, it's like she's here, but we have to strengthen her voice. I have to literally practice being her. I was thinking about this a lot recently because I am officially 1 year into being a full-time creative entrepreneur. I make money a little bit from social media, but mostly through running coaching workshops, coaching programs, working with other artists. I make money as a DJ. I have a DJ residency. And then I landed a book deal last summer, and the book is going to come out next summer. But also, I still live in my hometown. You know, I still go to the coffee shop I used to work at every single day to get shit done or just to hang out, to chit chat with my old coworkers. So I guess I'm realizing that the Hannah Montana experience will never really go away because I love hanging out at the coffee shop and then afterwards hanging out at the bar and being a little townie. But the next morning, waking up and building my shit, building my dreams, reaching for something else. I guess I've always understood alter egos to be a form of protection, and I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in protecting myself by standing behind something. I've always wanted to like merge with my dream self. And I do think a merging happens over time, the more you take your dreams seriously. But even when you merge Miley and Hannah, well, it upgrades Miley, and now there's going to be a new Hannah for you to like lean on, for you to close the gap again. Like it's a little dance that we get to do, and it's because creativity and the creative process is so transformative. In conclusion, in order to close the gap between where you are now and where you want to be, it's a matter of telling yourself a different version of the story. There is a Miley Stewart version of the story, and then there's a Hannah Montana version of the story. You are Hannah. She lives in you. And every time you work on your projects and take a baby step towards your goals, you're taking a baby step towards merging with her.